Bad road. How can you be telling us there is no resources? NAS blasts Tinubu minister. Now to the news info. Members of the House of Representatives have slammed Minister of Works David Umahi over the deteriorating road network in the country. Nigerian Point reports that the Green Chamber expressed worry at a House hearing in which the ministry's Director of Bridges, Bede Obiora, who represented Umahi, blamed funding constraints for bad conditions of road in the country. However, the lawmaker representing Ibarapa Federal Constituency in Oyo State, Adeyemi Oseni, countered the defense put up by the minister, stating he is unconcerned about fixing Nigeria road, really. He said the minister's argument that there are no resources does not stand, as the ministry was awarding more road contracts, stressing that Umahi had no plan for the nation. The lawmaker further questioned the benchmark used for Umahi's appraisal to remain as minister. He said, "We are not here for you to tell us what you already knew in an area of resources. So if you are telling us the reason you have failed in fixing our rural infrastructures is because of resources, don't let me take you up there because you concentrated your resources as a minister on less priority issues. Don't discuss resources. I say this again. Again, all the road we have across the country have failed. If you are addressing this existing road with the resources that you have, Sir Honourable Minister, we wouldn't be doing what I'm doing here. Don't discuss resources. I say it again. You came here last year and got 300 billion naira supplementary budget approval. Don't raise my emotions. I'm so worried that you are not concerned about fixing Nigerian roads. We are not here for the business of whether you don't want to do the job or you want to do the job. Stop telling us you are awarding road. We don't want you to be awarding road that you are not ready to do. How can you be telling us there is no resources? In less than 1 minute, everything that everybody has said is a clue that you have no plan for us as a nation. You have no plan for us as a nation. I was wondering what was used as a benchmark for your appraisal. Of course, every APC person, every APC members, they are all sleeping and facing the same side. They don't have any plans. They just came in there to make money, and that is just the basic truth. To make money to eat. That is what they want to do. They are not ready to work in the country. Okay, you keep assigning road projects, but you are not doing them. What exactly are you assigning roads out for? Why? Anthony Chinedu says Umahi should get out of there. They have used him perfectly. It is time to drop him. Akeme says the more you look, the less you see. But he has been moving up and down, creating fake impression that he is working. And one thing he's not friendly with at all with contractors and the ministry directors and workers as a whole. Tinubu needs to change to Ministry of Communication so that he will be giving news to Nigeria. Moses says Umahi, of all people working with the Yoruba political bandits, now has become like him. Chimaoku says after all they said, they will continue where Buhari stops, and they are doing quite well, building infrastructure on paper and social media, spending budgets on paper and social media. We can see that the roads everywhere, bridges and so on. Dorothy Ngwari says 300 billion for road, yet no resources. What APC excuse is this? I'm telling you, APC and excuses, they are like 5 and 6, always giving excuses why their government is not working at the point in time. Imo Epo says, you guys like making noise over what can be done in a very simple way. Just suspend domestic flights for 1 year. All the road will be fixed in few months. Cancel medical trip abroad. Nigeria hospital will be fixed in few months. Say no to politicians' children schooling abroad. Nigerian educational system will be fixed in few months. Just name it. Stop fooling yourselves and do the right thing. And the problem is, it's not as if they don't know this right thing. Are they going to do it? That should be the major talks. Even if you suggest all these things to them, or even if they know that, okay, if we do all these things, we are going to better the situation of the country, are they still going to do it? That is the question, because they will not. They will not do anything that will not favor them, and that is just it. Joshi says Saraka and the House of Rep speakers during that assembly did well, but from Lawan to a yes Jagaban, Akpabio is rub my back and let me rub yours. In midst of fund scarcity this year, man is awarding contract to High-Tech of Tinubu to construct a road from Badagry to Sokoto. What happens to the railway lines? I don't know. Oak Trade says, what happened to all the money Tinubu has been borrowing? We were told that once subsidy is removed, that there will be abundance of money to attend to infrastructure, including roads. What happened to the crude oil of the NNPC? The NNPC has been selling. Nigerians have entered to the hands of thieves, of course, because they are not there to come and help anybody. They are there to help themselves. They are there to enrich themselves, and that is what they are doing. They told us that they are going to stop, they are going to continue where Buhari stopped, and that is what they are doing. They are doing it diligently well. So, Efeyu Dumo says, almost all federal roads are in terrible shape, unmotorable, unpassable. All federal roads leading into Benin, except the one from Lagos, are in horrible shape, and as we all know, Benin is the hub that leads to all South-South and South-East states. Yet they have 15 trillion to waste on Lagos-Calabar highway that will most likely be abandoned. Odafe Oke Augustine said, Umahi is losing all funds allocated to him, and NAS cannot talk or question these looters. People believe that he is sharing the money with committee in charge of transport at NAS. That is why he is bold to say no funds. NAS Nigeria is in your hands after our great God. Umahi is looting too much. Same to other ministers. NAS, please save Nigerians. Save us. Indeed, when they are also benefiting from this money, when they are benefiting from the looting, they are not going to save anybody. It is we and God that will save us. We are the ones that will save ourselves. Omowere is yourselves to solve all problems in Nigeria. Visit the website nowisraelongodsword.com. Okay, now we have heard you. We are going to visit. Umar Imam says Umahi should be pitied because he is not working as a minister with full authority, rather than a stooge to ground the country with style. National Assembly members should spare us with stories. The funds allocated to them is enough to build factories, schools, and create employment opportunity to the country, but they have chosen to be crude as usual. Things cannot change, yes, so they cannot change. They are always about their pockets, what they are going to get. They don't care if anybody is hot. They don't care if anybody is hungry. As long as they are fine, there too, they are also okay with the situation of the country. And it should not be like that. It should not. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe.